Hi there, Greg at Willow Ridge Garden Center in the pond room. Today we're going to be talking about building a stacked granite fountain either in your backyard or on your patio. Obviously we're inside in the pond room. We're going to be using a small aqua basin. This is aqua basin 30. We do have an aqua basin 45. If you're using anything larger than a 5-stack granite or a small granite column, you're going to need the larger basin. But for what we're doing today, we're going to use a smaller basin. Typically, we would dig the hole in the ground, level it out just the depth of the basin, and set the basin in. If you're doing it on the patio, or like we're doing it inside the building, you just set it on the ground. Now, I've already prearranged some of this stuff for the sake of ease of video. I've got the basin sitting where I want it. I've showed you a cut out section of how you would build a wall around it. I've already got my pump sitting there. This is a 400 gallon per hour pump, which is good enough for a 5-stack granite stack or the small granite column. I'm going to go ahead and place my tube and my pump inside the pump compartment of the basin. And I'm going to pull my tubing down. I've got much more tubing than I need, so I'm going to pull just some of it down so I have a good shot at what I'm going for. And there's my pump cover, and there's where the cord comes out. If you're in the ground, obviously this would be at ground level. We're on the patio, so we're going to build our wall around this cord. Okay? So then we're going to start our stacking process. The granite stackables comes with a top piece. The rest of the pieces are exactly the same. The top piece is the only one different. I'm going to set it aside. We're going to start with a spacer. And we're going to center it over the hole so it's right in the center of the basin. Then we'll do our first our first round right there. Then another spacer, and so on and so forth. Right, now I'm going to place the top piece on. The top piece has the small hole with a divot at the top. And I'm going to want my tube to come out just a little bit because I'm going to show you the tube is just slightly smaller than the hole. So I'm going to use my trusty putty. This is plumber's putty. Knead it a little bit so it's flexible. Place it around the tube and then slide your tube back down into the hole. And you want your tube to be just about flush with the divot of your hole in order to get a good flow. So, and now, to finish it off, we're going to add our rocks on our basin to make it look natural. Obviously, you'd cover the whole area with these rocks. And then we'll plug it in and see what we've got. So there you have it. A granite stacked fountain right in your backyard or on your patio. This is Greg, Willow Ridge in the pond room.